What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about some news on the 007 game. We finally got something, and it's not much. It truly is not much, but it's finally something after, they announced this game a few years back, and we still got a few years to go. We're almost out of it. Maybe next year we see the thing. Obviously, one of the headlines with the news is the whole 2025 release year. That, I believe, isn't even from the news or like the article that was written just now. The 2025 thing was actually a little while ago where they were talking about their financials and talking about that it's going to be actually quite low over the next couple years, but then it'll pick up after that. And when they said it should start to pick up was in 2025. So I think that's why people think the game is going to come out there, maybe even 2026, but at the earliest 2025. I just want to throw that out there, though, that people are kind of running with the 2025 release year, and that's not necessarily new news. We kind of already knew that. The other parts to it are that the game would be more scripted, a more scripted experience than Hitman's freeform jaunts, as well as two other things. It's been pitched as the ultimate spycraft fantasy, which suggests gadgets and perhaps a step away from the murderous objectives of Agent 47. And then also, obviously, it'll be a third-person game. I think we already knew that. With an original James Bond, we already knew that as well, that isn't based on any of the movies or actors. However, the game will seemingly be closer to Daniel Craig than Roger Moore. So, yeah, reading it back, actually, not too much. I mean, I guess I said that in the beginning, not too much new info. But honestly, I think the biggest things is the whole closer to Daniel Craig thing, while keeping in mind that this is an original James Bond. They're making it from scratch. So that's one thing. And then also, I guess, the fact that it would be more scripted versus like the open world. So third person, like Hitman-ish, but probably not to the scale, maybe a little bit more direct than Hitman was. Look, I've long said that I think this is a match made in heaven. This is kind of an underrated. Everybody talks about like Remedy with like Doctor Strange, and that's one everybody says, and that would be a fantastic, I think, matchup. This one, I mean, the last Hitman game, really just the trilogy that they did, so freaking good. But specifically the last one, I thought was outrageously good. To do a 007 game, and even to have half the elements of the Hitman game put into it, and then also some new stuff for 007, I think this is perfect, and I think they're going to knock it out of the park. I really, really do believe that. Kind of under the radar. I don't know how many people are like actively thinking about that, but I think they're going to do a really good job. So there you go. We got a little info, not too much, but again, I think the game probably does come out, maybe fall of 2025. Let's just push it to like the latest it can. So 2 years, right? 2 years from now, which means hopefully next summer, maybe at like the Xbox show or, something, maybe they can show it off and then you only have a year left to wait. I think we're getting to the end of this in-between period where we haven't seen anything, we don't hear anything. I think that's almost over. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure, as always, you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.